Hey everyone, my name is Kathy. I go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. I am here today to do a shoe thrift haul for you. Over the last week or so, I've picked up 30 or so pairs of shoes, all different sizes from various thrift stores in town, and I am going to sell them on the internet. So that's what I do for a living. I'm a full-time reseller, so I just buy them at a low cost and resell them for more on apps like eBay, Mercari, Citizen, and Poshmark. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right in here and start showing you what I have. I did list all these, most of them anyways, yesterday on most of the apps. So if you see anything you like, you can just go to Instagram or click in the links down below to my stores and find them. I always take reasonable offers, so if you see something you like, send me an offer. Okay. We will just start over here. First pair is some Crocs, brown. These are unisex, so they are a men's 4-5 or a women's 6-7. Crocs I usually sell in the $25 range, so no less than 20. I usually get about 25 for them though, so that's what I'm expecting on these. And I'm not going to tell you how much I spent on them, because if you watch our other videos, we do, you know, what sold, so at that time I'll tell you what I bought it for and what it sold for. So yeah. These are a pair of Adidas little Superstar black shoes. They have like a mermaid shimmery stripe. These are a toddler size 9. I think I can get at least 30 for these. I'm going to try for about 35. They look almost brand new. And I know I said I get these mostly at thrift stores. These ones and a couple pairs I actually sourced offline, so off the apps that I sell on, because I found really good deals on them, and no, even though I paid up a little more than I would at a thrift store, I know I can still make my money back plus profit, and I didn't even have to leave my house. So alright, these are a pair of bogs. These usually go in the $40 range, so that's what I'm expecting on these. Probably gonna list them closer to 50 and see what happens. These are a toddler girl size 7. Alright, these are just a pair of Nike flip-flop sandals. These are women's 6, and I would expect these to sell for right around $20 shipped. So when I say shipped, I'm covering the shipping on them. So these are super lightweight. These are going to cost about probably $3.50 at the most to ship. If it's a heavier pair of shoes, like the next ones, we're going to go over some Skechers. Those are, it can just depend, but anywhere from like $8 to $12 usually. So yeah, sometimes I charge the buyer shipping, and sometimes I do free shipping where I know how much it's going to cost. I just put it in the price instead of charging it separately. So alright, yeah, next up is a pair of Skechers Shape Up. So these are the shoes that you like walk and exercise in. These are a women's size 7. Nope, size 8. And I've sold a few pairs of these, mostly in the $40 range, so that's what I'm going to hope for on these. At the very least, I think I can get about 30 for them. I don't think Skechers makes this exact shoe anymore, and some people that have used them for years always are looking out for them on resale sites like eBay. So yeah, they're in really good shape, other than there's some yellowing on the rubber or whatever this is here. That's pretty typical of these shoes. I think it's just due to the age and whatnot. But a tip on Skechers Shape Ups, I've noticed, I find these all the time, but a lot of times they're just too worn, and the part at the bottom here is a little bit squishy. A lot of times in the thrift store I will see them and they're like all broken right there. So definitely give them a little twist and squeeze on that a little if you're going to buy them. Make sure that that's not like rotted or anything. Alright, next up is a pair of Corks by Corky's. So I think Corks is the lower end line of Corky's. Corky's shoes retail for pretty high. These ones don't retail quite as much, but still, this particular pair of sandals retailed for like $100. Obviously they don't resell for that much. For these I'm hoping for about 30 bucks shipped. These are just over a pound, so these are kind of small. I can fit them in a padded flat rate envelope, which ships for $7.52. So I'm going to probably list them at 30 plus shipping, and at the very least I should be able to get $30 with free shipping on those. But yeah, I always use padded flat rate envelopes for any shoes or really anything at all that you can fit in it. It's basically the cheapest way to ship priority mail. Alright, so next up is a pair of Dance Go sandals. These are a nice pretty blue with a pattern on them. They look almost unworn other than the leather on the inside here. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like, I don't know, like almost spotted. I don't know if it's like grease or what. It's just weird because the shoes don't even look worn. So if you know what that's called, let me know in the comments. I haven't listed these pair yet because I wasn't sure how to describe that. I don't want to say it's a flaw because, I mean, you can't see it when you wear the shoes, and otherwise the shoes are almost perfect. So yeah, let me know if there's a name for that. I don't even know. Alright, next up is a pair of MBT. These are also like the Skechers Shape Ups. They're like the walking, exercising shoes. And these are a women's 6.5. These retail for like over $200. I've only sold one other pair, and I think it ran around the $50 range. So that's what I'm going to hope for on these. Worst case scenario, I'm thinking I can get at least 30 plus shipping on them. Alright, next up, these are a girl's pair of Jambu sandals. This isn't something I always pick up, but these were cheap enough and they look almost perfect. They've probably been worn like one time or so. These are girl size 3, and I'm going to hope for about 25 shipped on those. So yeah, these retail about $55, and with the condition and whatnot, and it being summertime, I think they'll sell well. If I don't know like how to price something, I usually just go around half off retail. So, alright, next up is a pair of Tevas. I love selling Tevas. I thought these were just a cool pattern, and yeah, I'm gonna hope for about $30 plus shipping on these. These are super lightweight, so they'll ship for under about $5. Alright, next up, these are a pair of Nike, I think they're LeBrons, I'm not sure. I have to relook up the Nike tag to make sure. I haven't listed these ones yet because I need to look up a comp. You know, some Nikes can go in the 20 range, some can go in the 80 range, but these are kids, so I know they won't go too crazy high. They are in almost perfect shape though, so I'm going to try to get, I'm hoping for at least $50 for them. We will see. Alright, next up, these are a pair of men's Nike ACG sandals. So these are more of like an outdoor hiking type sandal. I don't think Nike makes these anymore. I sold a different pair recently, I think for about $40. So I'm going to list these pretty high, I think around $50, and see what happens. For the age, they're in pretty good shape. They do have some minor flaws. These are a men's size 10. Next up is another pair of Crocs. These are just some cap toe flats. I'm probably going to list these. Well, actually, I already listed them. I think I listed them at like 28 to 30 or so. I should at least get 25 for them. I've sold a few other pairs just even in the last couple weeks, and they all sold in that $25 range. Alright, these are some men's Under Armour camo shoes. Camo anything does pretty well. I basically picked these up because they were camo, and Under Armour for men's stuff has always done well for me. These are a size 12. I'm hoping for about $50 for them, but we'll see. Again, I didn't really look up comps on most of these before I listed them. I've just kind of listed them based on my experience, and I always just take offers. So again, if you see something you like, definitely make me an offer. Yeah, I could be way off based on the pricing is why I'm saying that. Alright, next up is a pair of Corkies. These are just some flats. They have studs on the sides. These are women's size 8. They do have some cosmetic flaws. You can see there. There's some scuffs and stuff. I personally don't like to, like, we have a bunch of supplies to like make shoes look better. I just don't like to put the time into them because I know it's not going to get me more than like $10, which I'd rather just list more items instead of spending time making these look nicer to make an extra $5 or $10. So yeah, I think I should get at least 20 plus shipping on these, but we will see. Again, Corky's retails for a ton. These are probably over $100 new. These are some Sam Edelman snakeskin flats, women's size 10. I did look up comps on these just because I wasn't sure. I haven't sold Sam Edelman in a while. The comps didn't look that great, but I think I listed these around 30 plus shipping, so we'll see what happens. Alright, next up is the brand Blowfish. It's a pretty common brand that people know. It's not a high-end brand. It's definitely pretty cheap, even brand new retail. So I think I can get about 20 plus shipping for these. That's what I've got on other Blowfish items in the past, but we will see. Alright, next up is a pair of little toddler girl Umbro soccer cleats. These are size 10, and I'm thinking about $20 shipped on these. At the very, very least, I would say like 17, 18 shipped. Next up is the brand Trotters. I've sold a few pairs of these in the past. These are just some brown flats, size 8.5 wide. And I'm thinking I can get about $30 plus shipping on these. That's what I've gotten for my other pairs in the past. Right. Next up is a pair of little baby Nike. These are Nike Freeze. Infant size 3. So I should be able to get $25 for these pretty easily. I think I listed them in the $30 range and just gonna see what happens. And those look almost brand new, so I don't think I've ever really gotten less than 20 for a pair of Nikes if they're in any sort of decent shape. Okay, next up, this is a pair of SAS. This is another shoe that retails for a lot. These are probably $160 new, and they almost look new. You can see a little dirt on the bottom, so probably worn like one time, but otherwise great shape. These are women's size 9, and I listed them high. I think I listed them around $50 just because of the shape that they're in and that we're in summer right now. But yeah, I think at the very least I'll get 30 plus shipping for them. Alright, next up, these actually just sold this morning because I listed them yesterday, but I'm going to still tell you about them because it's a great brand to look out for. It's, again, I don't know how you say it. I think it's Anu. Here's it's AHNU. These are just like some outdoor hiking shoes. These ones had the Vibram soles, which is always a good indicator that it's a well-made shoe. And these were a women's size 9. I figured I could get about $50 for them, and that's about what I got. The person bought them on Mercari for $37. I think I listed them for like $45 plus shipping, and she offered me $37, but the shipping's $11. So she paid that plus tax. So she about paid $50 for them. So yeah, definitely a good brand to look out for. Alright, next up is a pair of Clarks. Clarks is just a pretty common brand. Everyone knows about Clarks. Nothing special. They don't retail or resell for a ton, but these were almost in brand new condition, which is why I picked them up. I can at least get $30 shipped for them, so if that's what they sell for, I'll be happy with that. Alright, next up is a pair of men's Asics Gel Venture 6. Asics do really well for me. I should at least be able to get 30 plus shipping on these. I think I listed them more in the $50 range. So people are always looking for more Asics. They wear them out when they're running and doing outdoor stuff. So when they don't want to buy a new pair retail every time, they go searching for these kind of things on eBay, Poshmark, etc. Alright, next up is a pair of Mizuno Wave Hurricane black volleyball shoes. These are a women's size 8.5. I've sold a few pairs of these in the past in the $40 range, so I think I can get at least 30 plus shipping on these. Next up is another pair of Dance Go black sandals. They have some floral detail on them. These are a women's 39, so I think that's like an 8 or a 9. Not positive, but I think I can get about $40 shipped on them. Right, next up is a pair of women's Clarks. These are just some blue suede, like slip-on sneakers. These are size 11. I think that's why I picked these up. I do really well with size 11. It's not a super common size, but people do have size 11 feet, and they need shoes, so they usually sell within at least 3 months, and that's totally good with me. Oh, I'm thinking about 30 plus shipping on them, but at the very least 30 free shipping. Alright, next up is a pair of Jordan. It says Black Cat in here. I don't know if that's the model or what. I still need to look up the little code inside, but again, Jordans can go anywhere from 20 to crazy high amounts, so I'm not sure what I'm going to ask on these. These ones aren't listed yet, but yeah, they're not in the most perfect shape, so I'm hoping for at least 30 bucks, but we'll see. Oh, those were a youth size 4. Alright, next up, this is a pair of Dr. Scholl's bio print, like some suede sandals. They reminded me of Birkenstocks. I actually only picked these up because of they look like almost new, unworn, and they were really cheap. So I don't think I've sold any Dr. Scholl's shoes yet, so it'll be an experience for me. And yeah, definitely subscribe to our videos so you can see when they sell and how much they sell for. Alright, next up is a pair of all black Vans. These are a little kid size 12, and yeah, they're not perfect shape. They have some flaws on them, but I think I can still get around $20 shipped for them. Next up is a pair of Nike soccer cleats. I think they're soccer cleats. Youth size 2, and these should sell in the $20 range. Next up is BOC. I don't know if you say BOC or Buck. Anyways, it's like the lower end line of Born. These ones are real leather. A lot of the box shoes are faux leather. Anyways, so I think these can go for about 20 plus shipping. We'll see. Yeah, I just thought they were cute and they were really inexpensive, so I picked them up. If anything's really inexpensive, I usually pick it up because even if I make 5 to 10 bucks, I'm okay with that. Those are the kind of things that keep my shop up and running. Alright, so this one I'm kind of excited about. I've never heard of the brand or seen it or even heard anyone else talk about it, but it's Inov, not sure. It's INOV. And why I say I'm excited is just because it's a new to me brand, and I picked them up just based on how they looked. I thought they looked cool. They feel really nice, heavy duty. So I went ahead and looked them up. It looks like they retail in like the $150 to $200 range. These are in really nice shape, probably worn just a few times. And yeah, the comps looked pretty good. I'm thinking at the very least I should get 50 plus shipping for them. But I'm just excited to see if they sell, if they get likes quickly. I just really get interested in trying out new brands. So these have a women's and men's size in them. It says women's size 13, men's size 11 and a half. So let me know in the comments if you've ever sold that brand before and how much they went for. I am definitely curious about it. Alright, next up is a pair of Atrax, I think it's called. Sandals, women's size 7. And these, again, retail for a high amount. And the resale looked pretty good. I think I have one other pair of this brand in my shop that hasn't sold yet, but it's not sandals. So I'm hoping the sandals will sell quickly. But yeah, I'm hoping for about $40 shipped on these. At least that's what a lot of the comps were looking like, but we'll see. Alright, next few pairs are all Reeboks. These, I don't know if they have like some sort of style name. If they do, it's not obvious on the shoe, but these are also unisex sizing. They're a men's 5.5 or a women's 7.5. And I need to look it up. It says alloy toe on them. Is that, I don't know if alloy means steel, does it? Anyways, they feel like a steel toe. So a nice, really heavy duty sneaker. And then another pair. Also, this one doesn't say alloy toe, but this one feels even harder than the blue pair. So, also a men's 5.5, women's 7.5. So, yeah, if you need a heavy duty pair of shoes for working or whatnot, check them out. I've sold a pair of these in the past. I don't remember what they sold for, and honestly I didn't look up comps, and these two aren't listed yet, but I'm thinking in the $40 to $50 range, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, next up is another pair of Reeboks. These ones aren't steel toe or anything special, just a normal sneaker. But yeah, these are a men's 11, and almost all shoes I can get at least $30 shipped on, so at the very least I would expect that for these, but I'll probably list them more in the $40 range. Alright, next up is a pair of Keens. These are a youth size 2, just brown color. Keens I usually get between $20 to $30 for, so I always list them on the higher end and then just wait for offers or send offers when people watch or cart the items. Next up is a pair of Vans. These are like a chambray with dinosaur print on them, little kid size 1. Vans I usually get anywhere from $25 to $30 for if they're in good shape, so that's what I'm hoping for on these. Just a few pairs left. These are the brand Koi by Sanita, just some like nursing type clogs. They have like a floral, spiderweb, almost even Halloween type print. Anyways, I thought they were pretty cool. They're almost in perfect condition. I've sold Sanita in the past. I've never heard of this Koi by Sanita, so I'll need to look that up. These ones aren't listed yet, and they are a size 43, so pretty large size. I'm thinking that's like a 12 or something, but I need to check the size chart. So I don't know what these are going to go for. Just based on condition, I'm going to probably list them at least for $50, but if comps tell me more or less, I will go with that. Alright, and last pair of the day is some Ariat cowboy boots. I don't sell cowboy boots very much. Mostly I just don't like them. I don't wear them. I don't understand them. But yeah, I know a lot of people sell them for good money, so I got these for a good deal. Figured it was worth it, so I'm going to give them a shot. I haven't listed these or looked up comps on them either, but I'm thinking at the very least I should be able to get like 50 plus shipping on them, but we'll see. These are a 9.5 women's, I believe. So, yeah. So thank you for watching. Again, these are mostly all listed. If you saw something you like that's not listed, you can shoot me a message on Instagram at @GingerMarvin, or you can comment down below and we can let you know when we're going to list it or whatnot. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. We do lots of what solds. We're starting to do haul videos now that we can thrift more. I have a garage sale haul that I picked up about 30 items this weekend that I'm going to do later in the week. That's mostly clothing with one pair of shoes only. So yeah, if that interests you, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the content here today, and we hope to see you again next time. Thank you.